Hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Dave here with my cup of tea. Just got up, washed my face, brushed my teeth, got my tea. Let's go say hi to the puppies. Oh, I only see a little nose right there. Hi, Bird. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, good friend. Oh, it's nice and warm in there, huh? It's nice and warm in there. Oh, where's your girlfriend? Huh? Is she under this end? Oh, there she is. There's T. Hi, T. You snuggled up with him? Oh, you're snuggled up with your man, aren't you? Oh, thank you. Kisses, huh? Oh, hi, baby. Oh, you're a snuggly girl, huh? All right, I'll let you guys sleep. Okay, come on. You want to come up? Come on. So he just woke up, and he wanted to come and sit with me. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're a beautiful puppy. Oh, you're a beautiful. You're a good man, huh? So I'm going to sit here and check my email and stuff like that. And Brody will snuggle up with me. And then I'll make their breakfast. Oh, I love this boy. So I always like to go out and see what the day's like. And just grab my cup of tea, my second cup of tea, and it's cloudy and rainy. Well, it's not rainy. Oh, there goes Tia. She wasn't supposed to get out, but that's okay. Don't go far, T. Now I gotta kind of keep an eye on her, but I want to go and look in the greenhouse. So here's my greenhouse. That's my studio right there. Good girl, T. So I planted that cantaloupe, hydroponic cantaloupe, in the cooler yesterday. Doing good. Baby, why are you drinking out of the puddles? Come on, buddy, don't drink out of that. He's drinking out of a flower pot that got water in it. Cucumbers are flowering. This is an Armenian cucumber. We got some flowers on there. That's a cantaloupe in a bucket. This is all hydroponic stuff in here, guys. So there's a cantaloupe in a cooler. There's a cantaloupe in a 5-gallon bucket. And if you're not familiar with hydroponics, my other channel, Tress Studios, I do all kinds of I have all kinds of videos on the hydroponics, but the bucket's just filled with water and nutrients. There's a tomato. Here's a pepper. I find the hydroponics easier and faster for a lot of things. Not the squash though. The squash I got in potting mix. Well, it looks like we're gonna get some couple squash in soon. Here's one down here too. And there you are. You always got to be in the video, huh? You always got to be in there every time. Somehow, because you're always following me. Huh? He's by my side day and night, that man. This big old man. BB. Well, it looks like we're going to get some rain, but I'm hoping to get a little work done in the garden because I really want to get my pole beans in the ground. I got a few pole beans in the hydroponics, but I don't think they're doing very good. And the pole beans do great in the ground. Definitely, if you got some space, I recommend that you do some pole beans because they're so easy to grow, and they give you a lot of delicious green beans. You just got to pick them before they get too big. But yeah, let me show you the bed. So this is a flower garden mainly, but it's overridden with weeds. Here's a beautiful lupine. These are black-eyed Susans, and there's a milkweed. There's some echinacea. But over in here is, I got to get all this grass and crap out here. And then along this front edge here is I'm going to put in my green beans, and I got a nice trellis I'm going to put up for them. Now I should have cut this sage down at the end of last year or the beginning of this year. So my sage is in bloom, and it's beautiful. But I would have gotten a lot more sage out of it had I not let it go to bloom. So this is my little herb garden. It's mostly overrun here. But we got these are Egyptian onions or walking onions. And the onions grow on top here. They don't grow in the ground. And they call them walking because they'll fall over and then plant themselves again. So I got to clean this bed up too, but today I'm going to concentrate on that other bed, getting those green beans. And of course you can use these as green onions too, these stalks. But if you take the stalks, then you're going to lose your potential for your onion, which is going to bloom up here. So we got some beautiful catnip I can harvest for BB and dry out. Let me show you the catnips over here. But this garden, I'm not going to do this garden except for the little herb garden. The rest of it I'm taking down this year. Yeah, that's all catnip. So that'll be, I'm going to harvest all that. And that's all catnip. That's all for Mr. BB. Okay, so we're feeling good today, and we're doing some chores. We got to go to the recycling center. We got to go do some shopping, and we're going to have some Thai food at our favorite restaurant. We love Thai food. We're vegan, and they happen to make a lot of dishes that happen to be vegan or can be vegan, and they make them vegan for us anyway. But anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful day, cloudy, but nice. And this is Anne Marie. If you haven't met my wife, that's my wife Anne Marie. And yeah, so we're just showing you a little bit of our day today, a little this and that. And I don't know, yeah. So we're gonna do this, and then we'll go have some food, and that's about it. So I'm very glad we're able to go out today to eat. You know, things are getting more expensive, and we have to be a little more careful, a little more frugal, because everything is starting to cost, or everything's been costing more. But anyway, we're glad to be able to go out and have a little meal out once in a while. But it's good to, as these increasing prices, we're going to have to all get a little more frugal and a little more friendly. I think we should be more frugal and more friendly as we go into these more trying times. Try to help each other out more, and become more friendly with your neighbors, and learn to barter and trade. And there's a wonderful group on Facebook for us in our community that's about just people giving away stuff that they no longer need, and so you can go and request things, or you can go and offer up things. And I think that's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful resource for people, and some people even give away meals on there, home-cooked meals. I've seen people give away home-cooked meals. I've seen people give away plant starts and all kinds of stuff. So I think that's going to help us out as we go through these trying times, these trying financial times, to be able to be a little more frugal, of course, but also to share and trade and get connected with our communities. So that's just the thought I had for today. So here's a nice little story. We're actually at the vet right now because they called us up and they said, hey, somebody donated a lot of pet medicine for flea and tick stuff for a very small dog, and you have a very small dog, so if you'd like it, we got over a year's supply for you. So there you go. I mean, community sharing, community caring. It was very nice of our vet to do that. I guess it was donated by someone who lost a pet or something. Not sure of the situation, but they said somebody donated a lot of, the flea and tick medicine, and it's for a very small dog, which we have our Chewini, or she might be a Dixie Dingo or a Chewini, we're not sure. But anyway, we're grateful for that. So there's little things that happen, and the more you stay connected and the more you grow your community and your neighborhood and connect with friends and neighbors, the more these little things can happen, and you can be the one to help sometimes, and you can be the one to get help sometimes. And so I think that's very important as we move forward, that we become more community oriented, more neighborly. We kind of lost that. When I was a kid, everybody knew everybody in the neighborhood. We all talked to each other. We all got together at picnics and whatnot. And that seems to have disintegrated to some degree. And I'm as guilty as the next person of not working on it. But I think it would be good for us to get back to working on that. And I know we all have busy lives, but it only takes a minute to try to say hello and get to know each other, and like I say, make those groups a resource too on Facebook or whatever social media platform you like. It's kind of dark in here, but I wanted to show you guys a beautiful meal. We both got the pad thai today. There's my wife's. And she got the coffee. They make a beautiful coffee with chicory in it. Anyway, we're going to enjoy this. Oh. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you're going to lay right down in here, right? Okay. That's my good man, huh? So my camera ran out of battery earlier while I was doing this weeding, but I showed you the spot. And I guess you probably remember that was all weeds all through there. So I weeded up that spot this morning, and then I had this old mattress frame or something that was in my neighbor's scrap pile. And I pulled it out of the pile, and I put a couple of fence posts in there. And now I'm going to plant some green beans about an inch deep every 3 inches across this. And I'll put one on each end too, because we got these things. So I just bent these around the posts, and that should be good and sturdy enough for green beans. And once they get on there, they're gonna all interconnect and everything. But yeah, it's a good thing to if you have room to plant a little something, with the inflation and all, it's good to grow as much as you can. I'm not doing as much as I usually do, but I always grow all year long the microgreens, baby greens, and all that stuff, so we don't have to buy that because that's expensive. So as I was saying earlier, trying to be frugal and be friendly. Now it's going to rain tonight, so that's great. That's another reason why I wanted to do this tonight. So about every 3 inches or so, you want to put a bean. And I don't cover them up until I'm done so that I know where I am. And then you can thin these out a little bit if you want. But, typically they won't all always come up. You could put 2 beans in each hole if you wanted. Some are going to be a little further. But you want beans about an inch deep. And, you could do these with poles, but I like to do them on the trellis. This makes it very, that one was a little deep. This makes it very easy to pick on a trellis. I like that the best. And green beans, like I said, they're one of my favorite things to grow. So we got a few extra seeds, so Some of these I'll throw 2 in, and we can always cut one off if they both come up. You don't want too many. And that'll be good. So now I'll go ahead and cover everything over. And because I know we're getting some rain tonight and tomorrow, I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about watering right now. And then I'll plant again in another few weeks. I'll plant another batch. And that way, when these are kind of waning, the next ones are coming in. And you know, you might want to grow some bush varieties too, but I like the pole beans because they seem to be more prolific than bush beans, and because you don't have to be on the you don't have to be on the ground to pick them. You know, a lot of them are going to be up knee high and above, and that'll be nice for picking. So that's it. So that's all planted up now, and we'll have green beans growing up on that. So guys, along those lines of being frugal and friendly and trying to stretch a buck, because things are getting tighter, things are getting tougher with this inflation, which we all can expect to get worse, because we've never seen inflation correct itself and go down. All we can hope for is it slows down, but that doesn't look to be the case as the way they're going. But anyway, we'll get through it. It's just going to be hard, and it could be hard, and I feel bad for young families and so forth. But that's why we want to do what we can to help each other. I understand the preppers and all that. You want to hoard up what you can, and get your bullets, and but I think the real way to do this is to stock up a little bit for yourself, but more importantly, that we work together, community wise, to to get through this together. Because I mean, who wants to live in a world where you're the only one left anyway? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm going on a rant here, but anyway, there's nothing wrong with prepping. But I think we ought to be open to the idea that we will share and do what we can to help others, and not just hold up with our goods and hoard them. But we got plenty of resources as far as people can grow things, people can trade and barter, and I'm not sure what'll come out of all this, but I know that we do need to work on it together. That's the way we got into this mess, and that's the way we get out of this mess, working together. And I ain't even going to bring politics into it, because I think this is something we the people have to handle on our own. Don't forget about dehydrating things, and if you're going to have a crop, you're going to have an abundance of one thing or another for a short time. That's a perfect time to dehydrate some food. Of course, freezing, canning is good too. I love dehydrating because it's a very long-term solution, and you can dry up. We love our sun-dried tomatoes and our herbs and our hot peppers. We use them all year long, and that's something anybody can have. One hot pepper plant, and if you get a good hot pepper plant, you can have enough hot peppers for all year long, all dried up. And little things like that really do save you in the it adds up. And you have your own herbs, and you have your own hot pepper, and you have your own sun-dried tomatoes, and you have your own dried apples, stuff like that. And we give away a lot of our, we have 2 apple trees, well, three apple trees, but we get a lot of apples, so I like to, I dry up a bunch of them, and I save some, for us, but I also share them with my folks and friends and family. So yeah, dehydrating is a great thing. And then also vacuum seal bags. I love vacuum seal bags to put my dried stuff in, but also to put like pastas and things like that, rice in there. If you get a 20-pound bag of rice, you get a better deal on it, and then you can vacuum bag up 1-pound bags, you know, and then they'll stay good for a long time. If you're worried about any little bugs or critters in them, freeze your rice when you come home. Throw it in the freezer for 24 hours, 36 hours, I forget what it is. Anyway, that'll kill any bug, you know, bug eggs or anything in there before you vacuum seal it, I guess you call it. You know, I do believe in preparing a little bit and having some extra food on hand. I just don't think that, you know, we should try to, you know, hoard up a lot of stuff, years worth of stuff that's probably going to go bad, and, you know, we're not going to be helping each other that way, you know what I mean? So do what you can, prepare, you know, have some months of food put up, especially for the winter months, but you know, I don't think you should break the bank or take a loan or anything to prep. But like I say, it's going to take, you know, you do a little bit of this, you know, and a little bit of that. You grow a little bit of food. You offer some of your extras, you know, on the groups, and you hopefully other people are offering up some of their extras, and you trade and you barter and you work it out, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodnight for this day, this vlog. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're all doing well. I'll see you again soon in another vlog. Bye bye.